every now and then, an amazing product will come out in Japan that revolutionizes the way that we think, we eat, we act, the way we treat one another. And this time it would be these Doritos from Frito-Lay that just hit the shelves here in Japan. As you can clearly see, the color is Hulk green, which means that it is filled with wasabi. And if you know anything about wasabi, you know that it is pretty strong. It's kind of like horseradish, but it's completely different. And if you want to learn more about wasabi, check out the link up here. It should pop up on your mobile device. That's from a Only in Japan main channel. But today we have these bad boys. And in case I make a mistake with these, I've got another one. We're gonna unbox these. Well, I guess you would say like unwrap these. Hi, I'm here on a beautiful day in Tokyo, and we're gonna be trying these Doritos. Now I saw these in the store about 24 hours ago, actually. They just came out. In fact, in the supermarket over there, there's just a whole mountain of them, and I don't think they're gonna be there for very long. I think they're gonna be there like for another 24 hours because I'm gonna go out there and buy most of them if they're any good. But first, we have to find out if these Doritos, these wasabi Doritos, are any good. Now in Japan, they have these trendy flavors all of the time. That doesn't mean that they're good. What it means is that it makes us want to try them. And I gotta be honest with you, when I saw these, it wasn't just the color, it just made me want to try them. So I'm going to open these up and we're going to try these together. All right, the usual chemicals. It's junk food, come on. Ah, that's how we open them up in Japan. We put them on the table and you can pick them out. Nice. Yes, these are Doritos. I can smell them already. Whoa. All right. Can you imagine your party, your NBA Finals or Super Bowl party with some of these bad boys? I'm telling you, they gotta be good. In the distance is the Tokyo Sky Tree, but right now, it's just us. And I'm gonna try this. Kind of excited. You know, by the way, Coca-Cola in Japan has alcoholic Coca-Cola. That just came out. It's not available in Tokyo yet, but when it is, we're gonna try that here too. It's only available in Kyushu, which is the southmost island. Oh, hello there. We have a visitor. Hello there. These are Doritos. How you doing? All right. So it's time to try these. So there's also clear Coca-Cola coming, but right now we have these. Here we go. I'm gonna need some more tasting just to see how good this is. Hold on. Bye-bye. All right, I just needed to increase my sample to give you a very accurate feedback. I don't want to get him in trouble with his mom. Of course he wants to eat Doritos. They're Doritos! We don't want to get him in trouble. Okay. I've now had enough samples to tell you if these are any good. The prognosis is yes. And the answer was obvious. They're gonna be really good. But, let me break down for you exactly how they are. They're not hot, okay? There's just it has the Doritos taste, and this might be a bad thing, okay? It it has the usual typical Doritos taste, all right? And there's just a hint of wasabi, just a hint of it, and it's not enough. I would like to have a lot more wasabi. In fact, I want these chips to be green. I want to see green powder. I don't see green powder. I see it looks just the normal Doritos. They're not bad at all. Don't get me wrong. They just have not added enough. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I guess you gotta get to the ones on the bottom, because that's where the powder has gone. It's slightly spicy. Slightly spicy, but you know, half of me is Indian, and we are quite used to spicy foods. Half of me, that one half is quite disappointed that it's not spicy enough. Then there's the other half of me, the American half, that's saying these are pretty darn good. Obviously, I just had like 20 of them. Now, I highly recommend that you do shake them up a little bit before you try them, just to make sure that you get enough spiciness on each one. That one was spicy. That one was spicy. It's hard to tell. You can't see the powder on it. It's hard to tell which one has the kick to it. But the only thing that I could wash this down with is a Russian World Cup Coca-Cola, which is backwards because YouTube app doesn't bring it around. This just hit the market shelves too. Guess what it tastes like? Coca-Cola. But it's sort of cool because this is the thing. Never mind about the product or the taste. It's the packaging. It's the gimmick of it. That's what attracts the Japanese consumer. By the way, none of my live streams are only a couple of minutes long. So yes, these Doritos are pretty darn good. Let me just turn it around because it just doesn't do justice backwards. It says here on the top in Japanese, Doritos. Doritos. It's limited, which means they're probably not going to be around much longer. The wasabi is right there. And yeah, 152 calories for one person's portion, which is 30 grams. And these bags are, doesn't say. It doesn't say. But it does tell you that the normal diet has 2,100 calories. So this would be 1/15th or 1/20th of my allotted. It doesn't say how many grams this is, but it says that one person should eat 30 grams. It's not very big, but it is pretty good. Now, I'm not somebody who makes short live streams. You know why? Because people are joining the live stream all the time, and that means that a lot of people have just found this live stream and are tuning in. So, Doritos, thank you. This was really good, and I'm gonna eat some more before we're done with this live stream. Should, or John writes in here, should you, or should, or can. I'm not sure what this means, but, because I'm not sure what I just said. But I think you should buy them if you have a chance to buy them. They're only 79 yen, all right? 79 yen is like 65 cents. This is a bargain. Just to try it, 65 cents, come on. I mean, it's a no-brainer. You're gonna try it. I hold in my hands another really bizarre flavor, one that is somewhat relatable to the content that I've been making. This here is, dun dun dun, Okonomiyaki flavored chips. Now, we've tried the Doritos. Y'all know what Doritos taste like. Y'all know what potato chips taste like. But this one is Okonomiyaki sauce flavored. Check it out. It's backwards. Check it out. This is potato chips. It says on the top here in red. And it says here it's Okonomiyaki sauce. And I can't see the sauce, but that's what the Okonomiyaki looks like right there. And it looks like there's some pepper, but that's actually seaweed flakes. You see the seaweed flakes? So we're gonna unbox this too, because we never just do one. Although these Wasabi Doritos are really, really good. All right, part 2. Get ready. for Okonomiyaki potato chips. These are its poor cousins. These are more expensive, believe it or not. These were $1. And the Japanese way is to open it up like this. We open it up from the back. Inside, you got some chips. All right. That's a nice looking chip. You can see the nori seaweed on it. It's a nice looking chip. So M. Hari Haran asked me why you open it like that. If you open it like this, it allows everybody to put their hands into it. If you open it just from the top, it's really hard to get to the bottom. When you open it like this, everybody can open it, can get it, and it opens it up pretty evenly. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna answer that. That's a really good question. Here we go. Wow. I need a more sample before I render my opinion. It smells like okonomiyaki sauce. Now, if you don't know what that is, man, you're in for a treat, because it's a sweet and tangy sauce. It's slightly sweet. It's tangy, which means slightly sweet, but it's also salty. These are really good. Dorito. I can't tell you which one is better, but the okonomiyaki sauce chips are also really good. They taste like what they advertise, which is rare. The wasabi Doritos, the wasabi could be a little bit stronger, but it's not bad. Oh man, wash it down with some Coca-Cola. That's the way you eat junk food. When you do junk food, you go all out. You know, you don't just have a few. You have a lot. You fill it up with sugar, and you get real hyperactive, because that's the way we roll on this channel, anyways. For those of you who don't know, over in the distance, I do live in Tokyo. That is the Tokyo Sky Tree. It's a 600-meter, I don't know, what is that, like 1,700 feet high tower, which is ranked pretty high up there in the world as towers go. But that's pretty much all I have for you. Now, these Doritos will be available in Tokyo right now in supermarkets, and you might find them in some convenience stores probably for the next 2 or 3 weeks. And I'll probably buy 5 or 6 bags just as a backup, you know, to share with my friends, because it's summer. And then they won't be in the stores anymore. Nothing lasts forever in Japan. It's a trend. These Doritos are a trend, and they won't be here much longer, because if they were, it wouldn't be a trend. Check it out. So we got some really nice boats crossing the Sumida River all the time. Space boat should be making its way around in about 20 minutes. I'm waving, but nobody's waving back. All right, that's all right. We don't need your wave. Hey there. Yeah, so these trends last just a short time. Coca-Cola is releasing its clear Coca-Cola. It's Coca-Cola that's clear. Which begs the question, why not just drink Sprite? But that's not how Japan, you know, works, okay? You need to have some sort of trend. You need to have something unique, something that just it makes you go, I gotta try that. And that's Japan for you. Coca-Cola, the drink itself, this is not popular in Japan. I'd say Coca-Cola brand is popular, but they sell tea and they sell coffee in their vending machines. They don't sell Coca-Cola very much. In fact, in the machine, I've showed you in other live streams, the Coca-Cola section in vending machines is just like one can in the corner, and the rest is all tea and coffee. So Coca-Cola needs to add gimmicks in order to sell their products. That means they got to make it clear. And I think Pepsi had a clear version a couple of years ago, and now Coca-Cola's coming out with it. And they're test marketing it in Japan, because if anything can succeed, if any gimmick can succeed, it's gonna, in Japan, it can succeed anywhere in the world, I think. Because Japan is full of gimmicks. Is it good? Heck yeah! Is it good that it's not going to be around in 2 weeks? Yeah, you know why? Because Doritos, you got to innovate here in Japan. Doritos, if you want to keep selling your products here in Japan, if you want people to be into it, you have to innovate. That means every couple of months, come up with a new flavor, Doritos. Surprise us. You did this month, but what are you going to do next month? That is the question. That is the question. This potato chip company made Okonomiyaki sauce potato chips, and I was actually pretty happy with it. And I'm pretty happy with these Doritos. So, if you're in Japan for the next 3 weeks, I guarantee you're gonna like these Doritos. Buy 10 bags because they're not gonna be around. Buy 20, buy a case. Have a nice day, everybody. Enjoy the last 20 seconds with a bag of Doritos in your face. And please come to Japan. Try them. They're good. Bye-bye.